Hello everyone, hope we're all good. Big shout out to KRCT Couriers and Transport Limited, and a big thank you to everyone who likes, shares, comments and subscribes to the All or Nothing podcast with myself, Billy Moore. We live in a dog-eat-dog world. Have you ever read something or seen something that's reminded you of an experience that you've had in the past? Now, I read something on the Echo website this morning about an unsolved murder, a cold case, about a guy called Paul Rogers, 29 years old, lived in Catherine Street in Toxteth, Liverpool 8. He was set up by this university graduate student, some female, who he'd had a falling out with over a bike that she claimed he'd robbed or taken or something, I don't know. But she's gone then on to meeting these two men in a pub in the South End. Told him about Paul having a few quid wrapped around him because he sold a little bit of weed. He wasn't a major player, just dealing in the local area. These two men have came to, Catherine Street. She's let them through the back door. They're clad in black clothing, black Adidas baggy pants, kicker boots, black padded jacket and screen masks. Now, there's been a little bit of an alteration. He's handed over some money. Next thing, the gun's gone off. He's been shot in the stomach in front of his kid. His little boy's called one of the neighbours who's got in touch with the emergency services. But Paul was later, found to be dead in the Royal Liverpool University Hospital. Sadly, One man got arrested, was later bailed and not charged, a guy called Hussein Obad. He was a 19-year-old from Yemen who was living in Liverpool. Well, he'd lived in Liverpool most of his life. He was born in Yemen. He was later killed in another unsolved case in 2001. So yeah, it's dog eat dog. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. But that case reminded me, right? And I don't know why, but it just popped up. I remember living in the area, just not far from Catherine Street, on the bottom of Upper Parliament Street, in a hostel, right? I'd been out, I'd done a graft, he had a few grand on me, and this bird who had met, she was, she was a face in the area, everyone knew her. She was on the rocks. Took a few pebbles to her room in the hostel, had a few pipes with her. She seen I had a bit of money on me. Kidder, come back, kidder, all day, kidder, you can come here all the time. Kept going back a few times, just a bit of company really, because I was lonely. So I smoked a few rocks with her. And then thought, fuck this, I'm going back to my room. She's just a fucking headache. She'll smoke you under the table. You'll be skint within no time. If you're hanging around with her. Next thing, she's banging on my door. Get there, Billy man, open the door, get there, come on, please, lad. Just blanked her, right? That night, there's another knock, and she's going, open the door now, you're on me door. And I heard these two male voices as well, in the hallway, and I thought, fuck that, mate. I had this money, and I stuck it in the roof, the ceiling. There's a little, skylight thing, put it in there. They're banging away. And I'm thinking, just shh, keep quiet. I had this pad mate, a roommate. He never touched anything. He was just on the streets, and, he had an hostel over his head, and that was how it was. He was shitting himself. I just said, shh, keep fucking quiet. They were banging. They were there for about 20 minutes. I'm thinking to myself, I'm game, right? I had nothing in the room to fucking, to take out with me, apart from these, right? And I didn't think they were coming to the door with, that pugilistic stance. They were bringing weapons, simple as. Could have been knives, guns, bats, I don't know. But I wasn't taking a risk. I am game, but I'm not fucking stupid. So I just ignored it. And eventually they went away. But I was thinking, if they didn't go away, what would have happened then? If I'd have opened that door, I'm not fucking handing over no money, right? I'll take an hiding, right? Because I'm not rattling for no one. Yeah. No, it could have ended very differently. And it just kind of reminded me of like a woman, you know, hell have no fury like a woman scorned. Right? She set this Paul Rogers up, you know, in this bed. I was looking after set me up. You know, you feed someone and you haven't got it to feed them one day and he just fucking bite your hand and fucking set you up. That's what it was. So it is a dog-eat-dog world. No one gives a shit about you. You know, they'll only put a roof over your head if you've got money in your pocket. They'll only be your mate as long as you're fucking feeding their happy. That's just how it is. Once you're fucking gone nothing, you're gone. That's the life you live in that world. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that. Kind of reminded me of a few dangerous situations I've found myself in, and you know, the unsavoury people that I've been mixing with over the years. I'm just glad I'm not. There you go.